Hi, Mike. Thanks for taking some time out today to talk to me about the opportunities there with Cancer Council Victoria.
My pleasure. Thanks for doing this as well.
Yeah, my pleasure too. So you very recently joined, in fact, a week or so into your role there with Cancer Council Victoria. I guess I'm keen to firstly kind of understand, what really drew you to the role, and what did you see that was compelling about the organisation?
Yeah, I'm at the point in my career after a long career with Deloitte in sort of management consulting and international IT, and then 6 years or so as the CIO of Cricket Australia, on the trajectory to try to do something more purposeful, with my working hours. So I think I'm on a trajectory of, big corporate through to cricket, and getting kids more active and whatnot, now to the Cancer Council, and an organization that minute by minute, day by day, is directly helping Victorians and more broadly, as I've learned, deal with the issues around cancer. So I'm super excited about the opportunity to help the organization just do even more when it comes to helping patients, helping with the prevention programs, etc. That really does make a very positive impact on Victoria.
Yeah, absolutely, and what a great purpose. I recall from previous conversations with Sarah, I believe the statistic is something like every 15 minutes a Victorian is diagnosed with cancer, which is just incredible. It's mind-blowing as a statistic. So anything that can be done to improve that is an incredible purpose.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it is very early days, and maybe a little bit unfair to ask this next question, but specifically to technology at Cancer Council Victoria, what do you see? What's your aspiration? What are you hoping to achieve?
Yeah. In a nutshell, I'd like to see and plan to see the Cancer Council become as modern and digital an organization as any out there across industry or in the community. I've come to find that at its heart, a lot of Cancer Council is about data, whether it's the epidemiology division, the Victorian Cancer Registry, the sales and marketing wings. The organization specializes in managing vast amounts of data, which is one of those core pillars of all things digital. So how can we as a tech team help the organization build off those strengths and ultimately become the kind of fast, agile, digitally native organization that will make us continue to be relevant for generations to come with the community, as well as with patients, with doctors. So there's a tremendous opportunity to build on strengths and bring in a lot of sort of modern practices, modern capabilities to make the whole boat go faster.
Yeah, fantastic. What a fantastic opportunity.
It is.
And I guess specifically, we're looking here at the moment for a change manager. What impact do you see, the person coming into that role having, I suppose, to help enable that vision?
Yeah. So I think it's huge, and probably on two levels. So if we think of the sort of from the digital tech perspective, the biggest failure I see when I look around and talk to colleagues and see what folks are doing with digital is that they're just doing a lot of digital. They're not becoming digital. Yep. And it's that becoming piece, which is where change management becomes so important. It's sort of cool if we deploy an app that does something, or we roll out a collaboration platform, but unless we help each and every person using that capability, really master it and have it become native to them, then we haven't become digital.
Yeah.
So I think there's a huge opportunity, and I'm really looking forward to our new change manager helping lead across the organization that transition of how we act and how we behave, the cultural change that's required to become truly digital. And on the second layer, the organization itself is very keen across any number of disciplines and number of projects to improve how we drive change. So I think there's a real opportunity to stretch then even beyond, sort of digital change management, to just be an expert in the organization and help any of the other changes that are being implemented around the organization.
Yeah, fantastic. And I think that's like a real crusade, I guess, there to bring that digital aspect to the mindset of the organization, to really get it to the heart of the way that you operate and everything you do.
Yep. Yeah, and I'd just add, I think, again, one of my new learnings as I've spent my week listening to people around the organization, we have a behavioral science division, and that division specializes in the science of change, and particularly on a population level, but what interventions, what advertising campaigns, etc., can be run to reduce the prevalence of smoking in the community. So again, I think there's a fascinating opportunity for a really keen change manager to actually partner up with a very heavyweight, world-renowned research organization that specializes in some of this area. So I don't think there's many other companies around where you'd actually have the opportunity to sit down with PhDs, specialize in the sort of the psychological research around changing behaviors. So just another really cool example of the diversity of the organization and how we can use that to achieve the best transformation possible.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fascinating. I think I can't think of many or any other organizations that would have that, to actually embed the change culture within science and the actual true psychology of how you make that happen as well. So what a great opportunity for someone to evolve themselves and develop and learn through that process about how to deliver change. I think that's what an incredible opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I guess thinking then about your team and when you're putting a team together, what do you value in your team members?
Obviously a number of things, but some of the key ones for me, we are a for-purpose organization, so somebody who really wants to make a difference, someone who really will buy into the purpose of what we're doing. I want everyone on the team, whether you're on the help desk, by solving that ticket, you're helping somebody who might be counseling a cancer patient. So you are directly contributing to the health outcomes for that individual through the organization. I want us to buy into the purpose of the organization. We're a small organization, so we need to be flexible and entrepreneurial. So we've got to find creative ways to get things done, to move quickly, and super keen on someone who really wants to grow and develop. So that we've got to be a really strong learning culture. We've got to tap the incredible capabilities around the organization and really develop ourselves to the best we possibly can. So I think those would be maybe my top three right now of what I'm hoping our team members will all bring to the table, in addition to being awesome at what they do.
Yeah, of course. I think, again, it's great. You keep coming back to that sense of purpose. And I think that really is important. And I think particularly in the kind of organization you are, the ability to actually make a difference to lives and the outcomes of people's lives as well is, I think, really, really impactful, really powerful as well. So that's been great. Look, thanks for sharing. This is a very small snippet and insight, but I think this really does help bring a sense of the opportunity to life, and for people just to learn a bit more about this. So yeah, thank you so much for finding some time to share this today.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.